XPath is a language that allows us to refer to different portions of an XML document uniquely. So, I mean, we've been looking at it already in the examples that we saw so far, right? We have been using these path notations, right, to refer to different portions of the input XML document, right? So, for instance, students' course, allows us to navigate from one current position in the XML document down elements down below that are hierarchically our children or grandchildren. Or if we're already down in the weeds inside of a XML element, we can navigate backwards using dot notation, right? Just like a path you would expect when you're navigating up and down a file system, right? Just like a file system is hierarchical, XML is also hierarchical, and so it's appropriate that we use the same type of notation. So there's quite a bit of other notations and syntactical characters that we can use in the XPath string, right? And each one means different things, right? Slashes, and allows us to go up and down the hierarchy. Dot. The @ symbol allows us to refer to attributes. So an XML element, right? Not only do we have the name of the element, but we also have many attributes that might be part of the XML element, and you can refer to each one of them, right? Appending the @ sign, right? So the element node, right, can be referred to just by plain the name, or if you're referring to an attribute inside of an element, right, you prepend it using @. So here's just a couple examples of using the slash to refer to a specific element, either in absolute terms, right, measured from the root of the document, or asking for all the element, regardless of where it appears in the document, right? It might appear all over the place, regardless of whether it's nested or below me or above me, right? Anywhere in the document, you can refer to all of them, right? Or you can refer that there is some parent-child relationship between the two, but no specific number of parents or children between or siblings between the two nodes, right? You can also refer to the a specific element that might have specific attributes that are either, why is this not showing? Oops. Oh, not showing full. Oh, there we go. That you could say, there might be multiple books that are children to a parent, and you can ask if you want to refer to the very first of the children, right? Or are you referring to the very last one, or the next to last one, or that it's in a specific position? So the language allows us to be very, very specific about how to navigate a diagram or a hierarchical tree, right, that has parents, children, and the children might have siblings among them, right? How to refer to each one individually, or that each one of the siblings might have a specific attribute that might have a specific called a specific attribute, or that specific attribute has a specific value, or ranges, right? That value could be greater than or less than, right? And specify which ones you want. So XPath is the equivalent in SQL to the where clause, right? In the where clause, you can specify predicates, right? When you have all these records that are spread out over multiple tables, and you want to be able to refer to those records, only those that match or meet a particular criteria. Same thing here, right? These whereas in an HTML in a relational database is spread out of multiple flat tables, here we are referring to pieces data points that are organized in a hierarchical tree, right? And so we need to be able to identify all the elements that we want to interact with. And XPath is what allows us to identify all those elements in a specific, that meet a specific criteria. So let's take an example on how we can use XPath, right, to refer to different documents, right, and do some really interesting transformations.